How you doing there, guys? Welcome to the Process of Profit, brought to you by TrainSmart PT. My name's Stephen May, I'm the founder of TrainSmart. What we're going to do today, taking you through the course of the Process of Profit, is a basic talk to understand the principles of profit and really how to enjoy your job at making money come easy. When we talk about the process of profit and making profit, I tend to break it down into about 4 simple little categories. First category, protecting the downside. Category number 2, upgrading a client. Category number 3, group training. And group number 4, payment types. Okay, start with the first group, protecting the downside. When we talk about protecting the downside, we're talking about risk. When it comes to a personal training business, what is your risk? Your risks in a personal training business mainly are costs, insurance, equipment, rent. These are all your main types of costs. These are all your main types of risks. It's important to formulate your costs. Get a total figure on a weekly basis of what your costs are. That's your main risk. Once you understand what your risks are, then we can go into the process of making the money and what really is money in your pocket once you understand what that is. Okay, going into number 2, upgrading a client. Now, how do we go about upgrading a client? There's a few ways, okay? The number 1 way is sell on needs and benefits. Okay, how do we go about selling on needs and benefits? To quite a bit of a story from Shrek, you've got to peel back the layers of the onions. Clients are like onions, okay? Peel it back, find their hotspot. Ask questions. You should have a minimum of 10 needs questions. Okay, what made you get into training? What goals are you looking at getting? How important is it to you? If you were to rate yourself now from a 1 to the 10, how do you feel? Where do you want to be? Draw them a timeline of how they're going to get there. That's how we sell on needs. Get them to visualise their goal. Extremely important to guys, not so much girls, but when you're talking about a female client, get them to visualise their goal, get them to show them their goal, and that will help you to sell on the needs and benefits. The other part, use packages. So when using packages, I just alluded to it before, females are very auditory. They'll take in everything you say. You can sit down, talk to them for half an hour about their goals, and they'll take in every single point that you're telling them. Do the same thing to a guy, I guarantee you they'll remember nothing. Now, it's not something against guys. I do the same thing. We just do not take in anything unless it's written in front of us as a picture. So make sure when we're selling packages, be visual. Have it lined out so that the guys understand what they're getting themselves into. You'll talk to them for half an hour, they won't see it unless they see the package in front of them. Like I said, when selling to a female client, not as important, this is more important for a female client. Remember, stay on the hotspots, find their hotspot, ask those questions. If you do not have a minimum of 10, even to at least 20 needs questions, make them. Have them on barrel, you should be able to rip them out like playing cards. Okay, getting on to the next group now. Group training. This is obviously the big one, guys, where we really make the money when we're talking about the process of profit. What are the benefits of group training? Okay, what all PTs want to do, we want to decrease our time, we want to increase our money. If we can do those things, of course we're going to be running more profitable. It's just common sense. When we run group training sessions, what's the benefit? It's easy to upgrade our clients into group sessions. Okay, Okay, fantastic. You're doing 1 or 2 sessions a week with me, Julie. The next thing I'd like to do, why don't you come along to my group class on a Tuesday and a Thursday night? Fantastic. You may be decreasing cost a little bit for her. You might not be charging her $30, $40 a session, but you're upgrading those $20 or $40 a week, getting her into the group exercise classes, okay? Guys, when you're running 1 times person, $20 an hour. If we're running 20 times $10 an hour, you're still making $200 an hour. Get out of the philosophy that running 1 person is going to make you a really good career. Group training is where the money is. We need to focus on it, guys. The benefit as well, another thing, just reverting back to upgrading a client here, mixing it in with the group training, learn a little bit from the airlines, guys. What do airlines do when they've got free seats on a plane leaving the next morning? They sell them cheap. They sell them $5, $20 a ticket. You're crazy if you're sitting around a gym, you've got half an hour blocks, 45-hour blocks in between clients. You're not earning any money in that time. If you've got a good rapport with your client, if you've focused on these needs here, you'll be able to get them in and sell them short sessions, short slots, making you profit. Okay? Don't be afraid to go down. Don't be afraid to do a session every now and again for $20 a session. Don't be afraid to even throw in a complimentary session. It's better than sitting around on your backside and not getting anything done. So we've got to remember that when it comes to running our group sessions and upgrading our clients. The other really important thing, guys, every single trainer out there, especially in the gym, you should be looking to run an 8-week group training course with 2 to 3 sessions a week, at least 4 to 5 times a year. So just remember that. A good little measuring stick, 3 to 4 times a year. Make them 8-week courses, maybe 12 weeks, with 2 to 3 sessions a week. I cannot describe to you how much that will increase your profits, how much that will increase your retention, and how much that will allow you to upgrade your clients. Now, obviously the 4th one, payment types. There's only one rule to payment types when it comes to myself, and that's upfront. Once again, reverting back to what I said before, do not be afraid to give discount prices. You are much better off selling 10 sessions or 20 sessions up front for a discounted rate, or sell 10, throwing 2 sessions for free, than what you are doing it on a session-by-session basis. The number one reason for that, oh, sorry John, I'm not feeling well this morning, I can't come in. Unless, and stick by this rule, guys, unless you get 12 hours notice of cancellation, charge them anyway. It's not being mean, it's not understanding your client, it's just common business, guys. So payments must be up front. Sell them in 10, 20 packs. Whatever really suits you. Throw in a couple of sessions for free. Whatever incentive you want to throw on it, that's fine. But you're much better off getting an upfront payment, committing your client to it, and I guarantee they won't stuff you around anymore. The other big advantage to it, guys, it allows you a steady cash flow. When we're talking about profit, when we're going back to this and we're talking about the risks, protecting the downside, it's important that we have a steady cash flow. When you're selling upfront memberships, you know when your client's coming up to renew their membership or renew their training with you. You know when they're due to run up. You can ask them before they're due to run up. If you know that they're going to run out of sessions towards the end of that week, hey Julie, look, I just noticed you've got 2 or 3 sessions with me, we'll be done at the end of this week. What are you doing to get with your next package, guys? Gauge where your money's coming in, understand when your money's coming in, and use it to protect your downside. Because that's where a lot of personal trainers go wrong, and that's where a lot of personal trainers will go out of business. Make sure, write a diary, use a yearly planner, it doesn't matter. Gauge when your money's coming in, gauge when your money's going out, and then really begin to understand your profit. Okay, so just recapping, guys. If you're getting your upfront payments, if you're running 3 group sessions a week, if you're filling in your blank spots, even if you've got to sell them cheap, as long as you're not sitting around on your bum, and you're understanding your financial overheads, then you'll be well on your way to understanding the process of profit, you'll be well on your way to making some money, and hopefully well on the way to getting your personal training career up and going.